Hi and welcome to another free.volous webisode, Apocalypse Edition. I'm trying to laugh it out because this is concerning. Yeah, if you come from the future, we are in the midst of the COVID-19 pandemic, and it's getting everywhere, and I think it's scaring people everywhere. And yeah, I'm trying to keep my mind on things, but yeah, it's there. Right now I'm in voluntary isolation just because I was able to do that choice, and I want to prevent the peak spreading to be too overwhelming for our national health services. So yeah, it's been an interesting couple of days. Everything has changed, and I decided to do sort of a get ready with me, applying my makeup and talking about these crazy times. And I will try to use only affordable makeup. These moments of quarantine, or at least a bit more isolation, trying to not go outside and shop, maybe refrain on your spending because we don't know when normal life will come back. Yeah, this is the best moment to shop your stash, so this is what I am going to do. I fear I won't have a lot of new things to talk about in the near future. Let's start with foundation. I'm going to talk to you about something that is being discontinued, which is Physicians Formula, the Healthy Foundation. Love these, have mentioned them in my last year's favorites, and I don't know why they are being discontinued, but I hear they are. And I would say if you can go to your local pharmacy or drugstore, pick it up, but you shouldn't go out right now. So if you have it, take advantage. I am between two shades because here in Portugal they only came out with 6 or 8 shades or something like that. So I have to mix LN3 and MW2 to get sort of my shade. Sort of. So yeah, these have been quite interesting times. I don't know what to tell you. A couple of days ago, I was just living my life normally, of course concerned and pondering on things and washing my hands every 5 minutes and all of that thing. But suddenly, yeah, it got too close here in Portugal, and the government decided to start taking measures. And yeah, everybody started taking it a bit, not everybody, because there's always idiots, but many people started to take it a bit more seriously. And you know, for most of us, it will be just a flu or something very similar to a flu, but for some people, this can be life-threatening. And although the flu always kills people, many thousands, millions of people every year, this is something that can so easily be transmitted that we need to be careful. A couple of days ago, I had accepted a directing job as an actor's director for dubbing. I was just prepping my stuff, and on that day, shit hit the fan in a way here in Portugal, and I was thinking, this is not gonna happen. And we all talk to each other. Here in Portugal, being a dubber or an actor or whatever, you're a freelancer basically, so you don't have any power. You will lose, if you don't work, you will lose your job. And we got together, we talked to each other, and we decided to stop recording. And it can sound like something really normal, but it wasn't. It was a very, for me, very inspiring decision, because we are some of those who will take the toll financially immediately. We are actors, we are out of gigs to do, everything has been cancelled, of course. And instead of keep on kind of squeezing what we still can, we decided to stop, despite not knowing how long it will last and all of that. So yeah, but it was, it became pretty real in a way the moment we decided to stay at home and say we wouldn't be recording or directing anything for the next, and don't get me wrong, the studios and our clients, they were all fabulous about it. Of course, everybody understands it's not like a big revolution or anything, but we had to take a stand in a way because, you know. Let's talk about two concealers I haven't mentioned in my channel, but I've had them since the beginning of the year. This is the Catrice One Drop Coverage Weightless Concealer. Very similar to their foundation in a way, or reminiscent at least. And this is the Colourpop Pretty Fresh Concealer. I did a Colourpop order at the end of last year. I love Colourpop, and at least once a year I do sort of a medium-ish order. So I'm going to use the Pretty Fresh concealer under my eyes. This is not a very high coverage concealer. I bought it online, so the shade match isn't ideal. So yes, ever since taking that decision, I've been staying home. I go out to walk my dog, get some groceries. I didn't hoard on stuff, although I feel like probably because I behaved like a normal human being, I will probably, if the worst comes, I'll be one of the first people to run out of food because I didn't hoard. But anyway, I didn't stock up on toilet paper or anything, and I try to keep my shopping local so that we can help our local small shops for the longest time possible. If a quarantine, there is no quarantine in Portugal, official quarantine, but several people have been spreading around the word because of what happened in Italy, and they have been saying if you can stay home, do stay home. And lots of people from my circle, which I know are not representative of everybody, but lots of people have been doing that and only going out if they can, if they need to, and stuff like that, and you know, reducing contact to the minimum. And of course I've posted here on my building signs saying, wait, listen, I'm younger, I'm not at risk, so if you want me to go take care of your groceries, let me know, and we will kind of sort out a way of doing that without getting in direct contact with the people we're trying to help. It's still too soon to say if people will ask for help, but I just said I can't do anything else. I don't have any mad skills. I can't go onto my window and sing. It would be atrocious. So I can't offer anything else that I can think of at the moment. So that's what I'm doing. We always complain about we're so deep into our jobs and lives, family lives, whatever. And we always complain saying, oh, if only I could stay at home for a couple of weeks and do nothing. There you go. This is it, people. We can try and do that. I know that some people in Portugal, from the day the schools were closed, they decided to go to the beach. That was stupid. But hey ho, somebody has to be the first ones to get the bad news, right? So there you go. I don't want anyone to die, of course. But when people are that stupid, sometimes I have trouble empathizing. I'm just being really honest here. But yeah. So under the eyes, I used Colourpop concealer, and on the rest of my face, I used this One Drop Coverage from Catrice. And this is my skin just with a healthy foundation and these two concealers, and you can see it looks really nice. I haven't applied too much, and my skin is looking glowy and healthy and all of that. So yeah. Why am I doing this? I just realized I don't have a drugstore loose powder. I only have high-end ones. So I'm going to use the classic Laura Mercier, which most people have. So yeah, now that we have the time to do everything, what are you going to do? I know that staying at home is our priority, and, you know, be with your family or with the people you love, and take a little bit of time for self-care isn't the worst. And please pick up some books, watch some good series and movies that you've been postponing. I was thinking of which things should I do now that I have the time to play a little bit more, and it's not just slapping on makeup in the morning to go to work. And I started thinking, oh, Bronzer. Why am I an idiot on these things? This is the Maybelline City Bronzer. This is number 250, which is medium warm. It is a bit too pink, but I still can wear it, so here we go. I was thinking of beauty-related things that I could do while I'm at home. I thought about, one, clearing our stashes, so getting rid of everything that is expired. Can we do that? Not hold on to too strongly to stuff that we shouldn't, and things that we don't use and that we can pass on to other people. I don't know, I think that's something that most of us, if we have busy lives and jobs, we just keep pushing that away, and we have a couple of drawers full of stuff we don't use anymore. That being said, I don't know how I'm going to get to take care of my lipsticks, because I can't seem to get rid of any. The other thing would be practicing those things that we never get right, you know, like wing liner. For those of you who can still pull a wing liner, which is not my case, because my lids have drooped. My first video was about how to do a wing liner, and now I can't. I'm annoyed, but anyway. Blusher from Physicians Formula. I love this color. This is Nude Silk. It's so pretty. So sad that this reeks of that fake coconut thing, but it's such a beautiful color. I could have used the Physicians Formula butter bronzer that my friend sent me, Barbara. I hope you're doing well. Those things that we always wanted to try, but you need time and again practice, like watching that, I don't know, Nikki Tutorials tutorial or something, and do that amazing look. I'm more like a Violette FR kind of gal, but you know, those kinds of really risky and strong, bold, or just out of our box kind of looks. It's a good thing to practice and to play with when you're just secluded at home and waiting for time to go by and the viruses to be eliminated. Essence came out with the highlighter, and I'm going to give it a shot here on camera to see how it looks, although I'm quite reflective from the lights. It's not that good in real life, people, but anyway. When they came out with the Pure Nude highlighter, it's such a good highlighter. I don't know why it wasn't released here in Portugal, but anyway. And this is very similar. I think it is just a little bit more subdued, I would say. You just have to be careful not to put too much, or it will look a bit grey, at least on my skin tone. But yeah, it looks really nice. And if you didn't get your hands on the Pure Nude highlighter, maybe because you live here and it didn't show up around here, this is a nice alternative. It's not exactly the same, but it kind of gives almost the same effect. And this looks extremely highlighted. I swear I'm not that dewy in real life. And it doesn't look glittery or too glittery from up close. It can still look dewy, you know? I think the trick is to work it onto the skin. Following that idea behind following tutorials now that we're home and we can actually try and recreate some of those looks, would you want to watch me try to recreate some looks? If so, leave me suggestions in the comments below, because I would like to try a few things and I don't know where to start, you know? And if you're wondering about which are my favorite makeup YouTubers, I would say, you know, Lisa Eldridge and Violette FR are my references for the type of makeup that I usually end up doing on myself. By the way, I'm using the Essence Micro Precise Eyebrow Pencil, waterproof. This is a 1.5mm slim tip. And it wasn't available at every Essence counter here, at least here in Portugal, which is idiot. But yes, I really enjoy this. It's a very thin pencil, so you can kind of fake a few strokes without it looking too fake, which things like Anastasia Brow is, the smaller, normal pencil still looks fake on me. I would like you to suggest some videos for me to kind of look into and try to replicate the tutorial. I would have to get, if you know how to do that kind of image in image technique, let me know. I'm a noob regarding these things and I use iMovie and yeah, but yes, if you can suggest me a few tutorials for me to follow, I will try and do that for you because it seems I have time now. Now for my eyes. I came to this video with no idea of what to do, just letting you know. Shopping my stash and just actually picking up old school stuff. Let's go for some Makeup Geek and Colourpop colors, shall we? This is a palette I have another one there that I have just several singles inside. So here we go. What am I going to do? What to do? Maybe I'll do one of those Instagram thingies in which you pick my makeup and I have to make it work. If you were interested, let me know. As I said, now I have time. Take advantage of me, please. I'm going to take Taupe Notch by Makeup Geek. So it's obviously one of those colors that is a brownie taupe color that everybody has. And I'm going to apply it on my lid and up to the crease. I don't think she does this color anymore, so yeah, I'm working with discontinued products, but that's what shopping your stash does to you. I wish I could test out her new formula and her new eyeshadows, but Beauty Bay hasn't restocked on Makeup Geek, I think. So this is kind of a satin finish, taupey color with a hint, it's a brown with a hint of purple, which is very, very flattering on my type of skin tone and my eye color. And because it's satin, it does contain, when you look up close, it does contain a bit of shimmer, but when you look at it, it just doesn't look flat matte. It's not shimmery. And it just adds one shadow all over the eyes, which is what I usually do. It works really well. And now, just to make it pop, this is Glass Ball by Colourpop. Love this. I love this, and I keep it for, you know, a rainy day. It's similar to a color that is on the one of my favorite. It's the Huda Beauty Desert Dusk palette. It's a similar color which shifts the reflection from blue to purple to a reddish pink to a greeny blue. It's really cute. I'm applying it all over, and because it has that kind of purplish brownie also undertone in it, it will pick up on the taupe that I have underneath. If you wanted to really pop, you could use a deeper, darker brown, reddish brown. It also looks amazing. This is a great topper on any kind of eyeshadow, in my honest opinion. Mocha, a classic, also from Makeup Geek. Just a little bit on the outer corners. Somebody should have washed her brushes before starting the video, but hey ho. Having the time doesn't mean you use it correctly. That's just me. And I'm just going to deepen the outer corner. Just keep in mind, I'm doing this just for you, because I'm just gonna wash it off, do a good face mask and pretend everything is normal and I'm just a rich person with a lot of time on my hands. This is the ultimate oldie but goodie. This is the Maybelline Eye Studio Lasting Drama Gel Eyeliner 24 hour whatever. It's the little gel eyeliner in a pot. Nobody uses gel eyeliners in a pot anymore, but I like them. And yes, probably in Portugal you can't get a hold of it in store. You'll probably have to get it online, but hey ho, now we have to get almost everything online because we shouldn't leave our houses. Am I repeating myself that much? If people just stay home and prevent contagion as best as they can. Of course, some of us will have to go out and the disease will spread, but it won't be everybody getting sick at the same time. So it will go up and it will last a bit longer, but it will be a bit more stable. Right now, Portugal is going up on the contagion because that's how it works. And our numbers are not doubling overnight, at least for now, but they probably will. But it's still at a manageable level. And I truly believe, from what I can gather, I think many people, or enough people have cared and been able to stay at home to make a slight difference in what this could mean. I don't know. Next week, I'll let you know. I'll give you an update on how it's going and if people have gone idiots again. But yeah, I'm sorry, I'm applying this to my inner waterline. If you don't know, that's something I love doing. And gel pot eyeliners last me a long time. Other than this, only Marc Jacobs eyeliners and KVD Beauty eyeliner. I tried it, it's wonderful, and I'm so happy that I can use it now because it's a really good eyeliner that I had been postponing to try out because I didn't want to give money to that person. But now that it's a huge megacorp and they're all the same, but anyway, I feel a bit better about giving my money to them. Mascara. Essence. This is an affordable mascara. This is the You Better Work mascara. Volume and curl, gym proof, waterproof. I've tried this in the gym and it didn't work that well. It kind of, I don't usually wear makeup to the gym, but I came from work and I kept it on, although I have ways of removing makeup. But I removed all the makeup from my face and I kept this on and it kind of smudged. And even on an everyday basis, this kind of slightly smudges, but it does a better job than many expensive mascaras. So there you go. I don't know, again, if it's going to stay in store for a while because they run through collections like yesterday's panties, so I don't know. But I would hope they would keep this. This one is better for me than the Lash Princess Waterproof from Essence. Also, that one smudged all over my face in a matter of 2 hours or something. This one stays put a little bit better for longer. What do you think? I think I'm going to apply a little bit more of blusher just for the filming's sake, because I don't think it's reading on camera. I wish I had a monitor and I didn't have to do this to touch my camera and start recording and control zooming and focusing. I don't know if I'm in focus because I can't see without my glasses. Growing old. But yeah, I think, yes, a little bit more blusher. It's always cute, no? No? You know, you guys being there and having this is kind of preventing me from going berserk because as a hypochondriac, this is not good. But yeah, it's been, I don't know, I was really cool about it for a long time, and then I think it was when people got stupid and started hoarding toilet paper. And I had to go to the supermarket on that evening and I saw the empty shelves, that it got a bit too dystopian for my liking. And it really messed with my mind seeing those empty shelves and thinking how people can be so irresponsible and so selfish. Thinking of those people that really need to stay home right now, and some of them are completely alone and they went about their days and they were really independent and now they have to stay home. It kind of struck a chord on me, and I was pretty chuffed that some people and a lot of people from my circle are reporting that they were able to stay home and kind of help in any way they can. This is NYX Suede lip liners, which are my favorite. This one is in Sandstorm, the one I'm using. I should have applied a little bit of lip balm, but now I'm stupid and I will punish myself for it. So yeah, as you can imagine, being an artist myself, I'm super concerned with all my colleagues that had shows cancelled. Nobody thought twice about it. Of course they had to be cancelled, but still, you know, you don't work, you don't get paid, and all the people that depend on those wages, and also being part of the Lindy Hop community, all the festivals that have been cancelled. And we always say that our connection is through hugs and through touching people, and you're dancing, and you usually finish a dance and you hug that person. So we're so used to that human contact, that from the slightest things like that one to the big things like having to cancel a huge festival because you can't have people getting together in that way right now. So many musicians, so many organizations, so many teachers are being affected. It's really sad, and it's kind of, I've been trying to look out for things to do. And if you are a Lindy Hopper, and if you can afford it, maybe you can book some online classes with your local teachers to help them out for now, because every local business had to close. Dancing schools, they had to close for now. So if you can book online video classes, or I don't know, people can't get together, so it's really sad. You know, the community in Italy are recording some videos and spreading a choreography now that they're in quarantine. Maybe we'll pick up on that one, because we are in the first stages of isolation. Now, Phillips, what should we do? Again, no answer. I'm gonna go with one of the best budget glosses ever, aside from Kiko, which is the Essence Shine 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 lip gloss. And this is the clear one. And nobody talks about these, but these specific ones, I think I've mentioned them. They are sweet. So yeah, and I'm applying them from, not directly from the tube, because I don't want to kind of get it dirty, all dirty. Okay, I think this is it. Maybe a spray. Again, affordable, and I think it's available everywhere. Catrice Prime and Fine Multi-Talent Fixing Spray. This is so aggressive. So yeah, this is my finished look. Thank you for being there and spending some time with me while I ramble in isolation. What are you doing regarding this isolation thing? What are your pastimes, your hobbies, things you have been putting to the side that now you can do, like taking an online course on calligraphy or something? I don't know. those sponsorships are going to soar on YouTube, I predict. But anyway, let me know what you are doing, and if you have any other ideas of ways to contribute to your community and help out in any way. And yeah, give me more ideas of videos for me to do, because it seems I will have time now even to take on some of the suggestions you've given me on the first video, on the first requests that I've been postponing because it was a lot of hard work, and now maybe I can do that. Yay! But yeah, just know that you are not alone, and we're all in this, and in this weird world. This came in a time where we have internet, we have this social media thingy, and we can stay in touch. And I always am available for you here in the comments on my Instagram, and you know, just keep in touch. Thank you for being there. Subscribe if you haven't already. Leave me a thumbs up, some comments down below. Thank you for spending your time on me, and I'll see you on my next video. Bye. Stay safe.